Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm going to be officially updating you on some more big breaking news. Reports are stemming from Spain now that apparently about Manchester City, that apparently Messi's father is now in negotiations and discussions over Lionel Messi possibly making a move to Manchester City next summer, and this literally would be on a current 3 transfer. Messi may discuss his future in January, or he may leave on a 3 transfer next summer. So the father has come into the equation. He's been discussing about his son to Manchester City, and we all know the rumours that have been stemming now for the last 4 or 5 days now about line on Messi. Now, we know he's got a 275 million release clause. We know he agreed a 4-year deal last month with the club, did Lionel Messi, but he has yet to currently sign this. And I think he does feel unhappy, does Lionel Messi, since Neymar has currently left the club. I think Luis Suarez is still injured. Iniesta is yet to sign an extension on his contract, but he had been confirmed the other day that the City officials had approached Lionel Messi's representatives about a potential move, and they discussed about this last summer, Pep Guardiola and Lionel Messi, about him potentially making a move to the Premier League. We know Pep Guardiola is looking to reunite with Messi after they were fantastic together at Barcelona. They had a good relation. They bonded fantastically well together at Barcelona, but they did say there'd be no bids put in just as yet for Lionel Messi. But he has not yet to sign that signature as the Argentinian. But I think Lionel Messi, I don't know if there've been any contract talks. I think he's waiting to see who Barcelona get in as their replacement for Neymar. Looking for 2, 3. They've looked quite a lot of players in this transfer window, and then I think he may discuss his future in January, what he will be currently doing. The 29 or 30-year-old who's still got quite a few years ahead of him, and it'd be interesting to see how he would participate in the Premier League. Lionel Messi, so he has got a 275 million release clause at the moment. Apparently City were looking to activate this release clause, but it has been confirmed that negotiations have been going on about Lionel Messi. Now his father's had discussions with Manchester City, possibly making a move next summer where he would become a 3 transfer. But Barcelona, I think, well, they wouldn't want to lose the essential player, but if they had the chance to cash in for all that amount of money, which would make absolute story in history of football if it was to get finalised. City have also spent a lot of money in this transfer window, spent over £200 million. They're still potentially looking at Sanchez. You know, they're interested in a line on Messi. Manchester City also being interested in Johnny Evans, because they still feel as though they need a centre-back. But yeah, with Lionel Messi situation, we know Barcelona wouldn't want to lose him, because with the transfer window, they wouldn't want to lose him now, especially the transfer window coming to an end nearly, and they're struggling as it is to find them replacements for Neymar at Barcelona. And we know Messi, 29 trophies in his whole career. I think scored 505 goals now in 580 odd games for Barcelona. I think 382 in the La Liga games, and scored about 382 games. I think scored about 352 goals. All-time top goal scorer for Argentina is Lionel Messi. Also won 5 Ballon d'Ors with the club. I think he's just won more than Cristiano Ronaldo, but so it's won more than Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's won loads and loads of honours with Barcelona. He's still the best player in the world, is Lionel Messi, and potentially City are interested in him, but the father has been in negotiations with the current Manchester City over maybe striking a deal next summer. Well, he'd become a 3 transfer anywhere. But this as what has just been reported from the media. Anyway, we know Barcelona are still eyeing these replacements out for Neymar. With the Filipino situation, the director has come out and basically convinced that Liverpool will not sanction Coutinho off, because they know how much of a creative and good playmaker he is. they just know how much playmaker he is, and Liverpool feel as though they don't currently need this current money for Coutinho to raise to get because I still think Liverpool need a striker. They need someone at the back with Lovren and stuff. They did win yesterday 4-2. The Barcelona director was convinced that Barcelona were going to get a deal done for Coutinho. I think he's due to hold more talks with, air talks with Jurgen Klopp to currently dispel the myth of him joining Barcelona, or maybe apologise to Klopp. But with the whole speculation going on with Coutinho, we know he's got a 5-year deal with the club. Even the players' representatives have been currently frustrated with this, and they're eyeing replacements out. They want him at Barcelona to maybe unite with Suarez, looking at him as a long-term replacement for Iniesta, Philip Coutinho. But we know Coutinho's agent's been in discussions with Barcelona. We know Barcelona have come to England to try and get the deal finalised because it has been their number one priority target. But Liverpool have stood firm. As I said, Barcelona have had 3 bids rejected. They've had a 72 now, an 89 and 114, and apparently they are prepared to put a 4th bid in worth 138 million, 101 million up front, plus 37 million in add-ons for the player as well. Whether this has gone through yet, I do not know, but I think Liverpool will be reluctant and resisted to sanction the current player off, whatever the bid is, because they made it clear when Coutinho put this transfer request in. The owners had come out and suggested that they are standing firm, they are reluctant and resisted to accept any offers whatsoever. Coutinho did say that he did want to leave and he's been unhappy in the way negotiations have been going, and Klopp, he's had discussion with Klopp saying he wants to leave, but Klopp is standing firm in this current situation. He doesn't want to offload the player. I think Coutinho is still currently injured, is Philip Coutinho at the moment. Yeah, I think he's still injured, but he has been at Liverpool 4 years, the ex-Inter Milan player. But now, I think Barcelona may know they've lost out on Coutinho, so they've got other replacements on mind, and he's an essential player for Liverpool. For me, they would benefit from it getting that amount of money, but they know how much of an important player. He's 14 goals last season, 7 assists for Philip Coutinho. Anyway, Barcelona apparently now have targeted Willian now as well from Chelsea. I think he's been linked to a few teams over the summer, as Willian is a player that's very, very good. He's good in the air, he's very agile, hard working, tremendous speed. He can play as an attacking mid, he can play as a winger as well. Barcelona are interested in currently signing the current player who has been at Chelsea now, I think, 3 or 4 years. His performances have been fantastic. He won 5, he's won 2 Premier Leagues with Chelsea, I think he's won the League Cup as well with Chelsea during his time with Chelsea. Risen up the ranks when he was young. He was at Shakhtar Donetsk for 6 years. He won 5 Ukraine Premier League titles and UEFA Cup as well during his time with Shakhtar Donetsk. So apparently Barcelona are interested in Chelsea's Willie, and I think we'd had a slight interest earlier on in the window, if I'm right. Might not have been us, I can't really remember, but we know from Chelsea's point of view, they want to get another 2 or 3 players in before this transfer window comes to a climax. Anyway, obviously another Barcelona target is Ousmane Dembele now. Borussia Dortmund's detective, they have not been satisfied the way that Barcelona have been approaching them with their offers they have been offering Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund have not been satisfied. Apparently, he said the other day 119 million bid had been rejected from Dortmund, and I think another bid had been rejected before, but the director of Borussia Dortmund come out and said it was a 50-50 chance of him joining. He said there'd be no more negotiations going on. He would not sanction a player off unless the demands were met, and that's what the main headline is. As long as Barcelona meet the demands, they will offload Ousmane Dembele. And it did say the other week initially a 90 million fee had been agreed, and Borussia Dortmund were recommending add-ons, but and then a journalist come out and said the 138 million bid had been accepted and that had come to an agreement, but Borussia Dortmund have not been satisfied the way that Barcelona have been offering. They haven't been satisfied, and they're basically clearing out there nowhere near their expectation price tag, and this is what Borussia Dortmund have said. Basically, we know the director's approached the player and the agent over this. We know he's still suspended from training. He's currently in France. He's got a 4-year contract with Borussia Dortmund. He's 20 years of age, and he got purchased for £13 million from Rennes. So it's still not guaranteed they're going to get Ousmane Dembele. I presume that Barcelona will be coming in. I presume they will be coming in with another bid, because we know clearly Borussia Dortmund aren't satisfied with what Barcelona have been offering. But they are desperate. Sorry, my voice is a bit rough. Barcelona are eager and desperate to get them replacements for Neymar on the board. Also interested in Seri from Seri from Nice, also being another Arsenal target as well. Anything else to update you guys on today? Just think if there's all else to update you on. And yeah, the latest news, as I did report about, guys, yesterday, Chelsea, I think, are preparing to put a bid in for Jamie Vardy. We know Arsenal was interested last summer, who still need to spend big, but they lost out because he signed a new deal with Leicester worth £100,000 a week. Everton have made inquiries for the 30-year-old as well, who have spent big in this transfer window and just got Sigurdsson as well, and they're looking to offload Ross Barkley. And Chelsea have made inquiries, and I think they're maybe planning to prepare to put a £24 million bid in for the player. And Chelsea have got a spending spree of £260 million. They're looking to spend another £130 million on players. Whether Leicester will sanction him off or not, I do not know, because we know Chelsea still want Danny Drinkwater. We know teams have been interested in Raheem Mahrez, but Jamie Vardy, Premier League proven now. He's been in the Premier League for quite a bit now. He's Premier League proven, He's got a history, he's got a history of scoring goals, breaking records, and that is always essential. Jamie Vardy is just an absolutely class player for Leicester City. Risen up the ranks, fantastically well with Sheffield Wednesday. Went to Starksbridge, went to Halifax, won the Players Player of the Year award. Went to Fleetwood Town, won Player of the Year award. And Leicester only paid for him £1 million from Fleetwood Town, and he's risen up the ranks fantastically well to come from non-league to join Leicester, playing the Championship fantastically well, then going to Premier League football, and he's done fantastically well in the current Premier League as Jamie Vardy. But he's won the Premier League with Leicester, he's won the Championship with Leicester, he's won Player of the Season, Players Player of the Season with Leicester, he's won Player of the Month with Leicester as well, and he also got voted the top scorer in the conference when he was currently in the conference. He's a player that's very prolific, good in the air, strong at going forward, good at operating space, prolific goal scorer, as I said, got that finishing assets, good at taking penalties as well. And Chelsea are eyeing him up, basically want him alongside Morata in their team. Chelsea want Vardy alongside Morata. I think there would be a fantastic partnership if Chelsea were to get him on the current board, but there has been talks about this. I don't know what Jamie Vardy wants to do yet, but it's just in numerous reports that Chelsea are eyeing him up, and Chelsea are also eyeing a move for Danny Drinkwater. And Danny Drinkwater, apparently Chelsea are preparing to put between a 30-32 million bid in. Leicester recommended they wanted literally £40 million for the player, which Chelsea did sanction £40 million for Matic off to us. And that's their number one target, to replace Nemanja Matic is Danny Drinkwater. And, Kante was fantastic last season, Chelsea in the middle of the park, won the PFA. He was fantastic with Matic in the middle of the park last season, if I am going to be quite honest with you. And Danny Drinkwater was a fantastic partnership with Kante back at Leicester. He signed a 4 or 5 year deal back with Leicester. His performances got him into the England squad. Chelsea, we know, have had a 15 million bid rejected also for Danny Drinkwater, but Leicester are looking in the region of £40 million. And how much of an important and iconic figure that Danny Drinkwater is he currently worth £40 million? So Chelsea still looking to address their midfield a bit more. And we know they've still got that interest in Ross Barkley. So to Tottenham have still got that interest in Ross Barkley. As I did say with the Ross Barkley situation, due to his hamstring injury, his his hamstring injury. It could be a debate of Tottenham pursuing him just as yet, or Chelsea pursuing him just now due to his hamstring injury that he's got. But I think Everton would rather cash in for the player now than maybe let him go on a free transfer in January, Ross Barkley. But apparently they did have good news yesterday. It reported that the valuation has been reduced by Everton, because I don't think they've been really satisfied or happy the way that teams that have been after him have been approaching the player. They haven't been very satisfied. They did say they hadn't had a bid put out for the player. Everton were putting a price tag out of £50 million, but it has been agreed now that Ross Barkley will not be signing another contract with the club. He's no longer under the club plans, and I presume he will be sanctioned off. I think if you put wage structures into the equation, Chelsea could prepare to offer him £100,000 a week. Tottenham maybe couldn't meet these demands, so possibly that could go against Tottenham. But Tottenham are convinced they can get the player for £25 million from Everton. But very creative player, very good in the air, as I say. Very tenacious, very competitive player, very good creative player, as I said. And Tottenham looking to get another one or two players at least before the transfer window comes to conclusion. They've got Davinson Sanchez, who's going to do good for them. Sergio Aurier, I think they still may get a deal done with him due to his convictions of assaulting a police officer and assault, and he's banned for the UK. That could go against him making the move to Tottenham, and he's still literally banned from the UK, as we're all aware of. But he would be a fantastic replacement for Kyle Walker in Tottenham's eyes. During his 3-year period, Paris Saint-Germain, he's won a couple of La Liga titles. He provided a lot more assists than anyone in the division, I think, last season. He's been at Toulouse on loan during his 3-year period, and he's risen up the ranks with Leniz as well. But if Danny Alves at that right back, it's going to be hard for Serge Aurier to get first team football. I think he's adamant that he does want to make the move. Chelsea made inquiries. We've been in there. It did say allegedly we'd agreed terms with the player a couple of weeks ago, but different reports have suggested Tottenham have come to an agreement for the player now. And the valuation is about £23 million, I think. So Tottenham still looking to get a couple more players in at least. So anyway, guys, that's everything to update today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel, subscribe, as I keep saying, to my channel, and take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.